guys, and welcome to another episode of Working Money, getting your money working for you. Now, I just wanted to take a quick sec to remind you guys, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click that little bell for new video notifications, and like the videos if you guys like the content I'm providing. And always comment on the videos. I love hearing what you guys have to say. So guys, as you can see right now, market hasn't been doing too much in terms of activity. The prices are still pretty stagnant. All the trends are kind of following the exact same pattern right now. And there have been articles, I always kind of get these articles every day regarding the price activity. And you know, there's always these catchy headlines. Ripple price analysis, XRP/USD could explode soon. And you know, they talk about the technical analysis and they go into the, you know, indicators and support levels and wedges and all these kinds of things here. And you know, a lot of this stuff has use. A lot of these indicators are important for technical traders when you're trading on shorter terms. If you're holding long, the price indicators aren't so important because you're in it for the long term. But these indicators are really good if you're looking to day trade or swing trade. But so I find a lot of these articles to be quite technical and mostly too technical for a lot of the people that you know, may be interested in any kind of, you know, I won't even say cryptocurrency only, I'll say any kind of speculative investment. Because when you buy on spec, usually you're just looking for price action to move really fast and get out before it comes crashing back down. So I think for investing in Ripple XRP, you know, obviously we want to see heavy price action, but we don't want that heavy price action to occur based on the speculative nature of the market. What we're looking for is the long-term, real-world utility. You know, lots of us are looking to hold for 3 to 5 years. You know, give Ripple the time to develop their product so that we can see the price activity of XRP go up, but we want it to go up based on real-world utility, right? And we're also kind of asking ourselves, is this the lowest point that it'll go? Because I don't want it to go lower and buy more XRP, for example. So this is the XRP chart, guys, on a daily. And, you know, we've seen, obviously we've talked about this spike up here back in the fall of 2017 and early 2018, fall, winter 2017, early 2018. But then the market came crashing right back down. And this chart really demonstrates the speculative nature of the cryptocurrency market. So the price activity, as we see, you know, goes up, then comes down, and then kind of tries to make another move up, and then comes back down, bases here in a demand zone, and then we see it, you know, try to move up again, and then the trend slowly comes back down over the next several months, and now we're basing here back in this kind of support level. But guys, are we seeing the lowest support level, or is it going to keep going down again? My thought, and you know, it takes time to kind of formulate these opinions because you have to kind of see what the chart is doing before you can make an opinion on what's going on. And my opinion is that this support level here between, where is it, like about 42, 43 cents here to roughly, I'd say even 55 cents. 55 would be the real high on that. But maybe 52, 53, so 42 to 52, let's say. And of course, we can't know exactly what the absolute bottom is. A lot of people ask me, so what's going to be like the lowest price that XRP gets to so I can buy at that price? It's like, you know what? Like, that's a ridiculous question. There's no way I can tell you that because the market is dictated by buyers and sellers. So depending on how many sellers there are versus buyers dictates what the price is. There's no way to know what that lowest price is. Nevertheless, we look at zones. So let's say 42 to 52 cents. Is the support level we're in right now. And guys, as you can see, it's kind of been going into this zone for a while and it's basing out. And as I said before, you know, a lot of those technical indicators are really good if you're trading on the short term, and you can get very technical with it. But the one indicator that I like to use that is kind of good no matter what is the volume indicator. And I don't know if you guys can see down here, the bottom here, we have volume bars, and this just shows us the volume of how much stock, or in this case cryptocurrency, is being traded. So these volume bars represent levels of volume, amount of volume, and green represents positive volume, so the price went up, and the red represents negative volume, so the price goes down. The volume prices are in the top left corner of the screen. Volume prices are lower right now that we're seeing, so not a lot of buyers, not a lot of sellers. And so guys, this is kind of a really good indicator of when a spec market settles down. And you know, we've seen this kind of trend go on for, at this point, it's gone on for a couple of months. But guys, we can easily see this go on for another few months before we see an upswing. Another thing you want to realize is that it has already based in this zone here. So this was the zone from before it went up again. And now we're seeing it kind of calm down into that same zone, that same demand zone or support level. Those words are interchangeable, by the way. You can call it a demand zone or a support level. And so as you're seeing, we're seeing this kind of base in this area with low volume, which means buyers and sellers are kind of evening out. We're not seeing a lot of trading going on. Now, if you contrast that with, you know, when we saw the rally up, look at how high the volume bars are here. You know, we saw a lot of tall green bars demonstrating large volume up, right? And, you know, conversely, there were tall red bars also because sellers may have panicked and sold their positions, but the buyers kept buying up, so there was obviously more demand and there was more buyers wanting XRP at this point, which obviously pushes the price up, okay? And so guys, we also can see this in markets like the stock market. I'm going to just show you this stock chart. This is a stock that I actually bought way back here, and this was a speculative market at the time. It's the ticker symbol is WEED, W-E-E-D. It's Canopy Growth, which is a Canadian cannabis producer. As some of you may know, they are legalizing cannabis in Canada, and so all these companies kind of sprouted out and were trading on the TSX, which is the Toronto Stock Exchange. And you know, a lot of this activity, because this was all before they announced the legalization date, so a lot of this activity happened before that. So I was trading this stock on a speculative nature, the same way we trade cryptocurrencies today. Guys, as you can see, there are some similarities here. So this was the first, so this was in 2016, and this was a huge move up here. So, but before that, what do you see here? You saw a lot of basing in this level here, right? And that looks similar to what we're seeing now, right? We're seeing, you know, kind of just a bit of a trend, just kind of moving slightly up and down and up and down, and low volume bars here, right? The volume isn't very high, as you can see, and then the volume starts picking up once we see the uptrend. And then once we had this first uptrend in late 2016, we saw the volume bars kind of pick up. But before that, guys, it was months and months and months of this kind of, you know, trend where it was trading, the stock was trading between, like, let's say $1.80 or $1.90 to about $2.50. And it was kind of trading in that period for a little while, and then there was a bit of a spike here up to $3.82, but then it came back down, and then it was trading in the $2.50 to $2, you know, maybe $3 range for months. And guys, what does that look like? That is exactly what is happening now. We're trading kind of in that 42 to 52 cent range here, low volume bars. And guys, what happened before that? What happened before this uptrend here? It's the exact same trend, and look how many months it went on before we saw that uptrend. So guys, this is a good indicator, low volume bars, and not a lot of price movement. And we could see that for several months, okay? So if you guys really want to know my advice on XRP, I think that this is going to be probably the lowest level we see. It could go lower, obviously, but you know, in terms of the indicators, in terms of the price action and the movement, it looks like this is going to probably just continue basing in this range. But it could be for another few months, okay? Because as you can see here, you know, it took a few months for it to really ramp up and make that huge move back at the end of 2017. It could take the same amount of time here, but the good news is that we know that we're basing in this level, volume is low, so now's the time to load up on XRP, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I love hearing your comments. Have a great day, guys.